guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we are going to be looking at, well, this. Now, after a few failed attempts, we have something very random happening. So out of nowhere. So now we can just focus on fights and colouring and stuff. That's the first thing. First thing that happens, we see that Poland gets invaded by, I think we all know who, USSR and Germany. Now, because Poland's stronger, it can last out longer. So they push down here, and they push up here, which Poland gets them stalemated. And in the USSR front, they are able to push back a few, to even nearly taking full southern Ukraine. I mean, western Ukraine. No, western Ukraine. So after a few, we have them getting an ally, Finland, which pushes back Russia, and even in threatening St. Petersburg there. But there was a lot of men there ready for this, so they invade up there. So then they send a boat over to here, planning on conquering all of Estonia, which doesn't go well, as the USSRs get there, nearly completely push them out. While that was happening, so these two are in their war, Poland can finally break the front lines, push them back, taking east and south Czechia, and taking back the other bit of Poland, and taking a lot of land away from Germany, splitting Denmark away and eventually taking that. And no, history is not going to repeat itself, really. As Finland is stronger, so they raid up here and even get that island. They start roaming around here. Now, because the capital is like somewhere, like, I think it was actually, hold on. Yeah, it's somewhere here. So now that Finland's kind of endangering the capital, USSR has to do something real about this. Now, Poland and Finland get a new ally. The USSR actually gets a lot of troops and fights back. They were kind of losing a bit, as even Germany was fighting back Poland a little bit there. Like taking all of eastern Czechia and all of eastern Poland. And taking about all of northern Norway, I guess. Even pushing a little bit up into Finland. So they needed an ally, and actually two allies came to help. That was Romania and Hungary. they wanted land. And Germany's like, why did you betray us? Because Germany was actually getting pretty mad and was about to invade them until they looked at Poland and thought, maybe not. They get another ally, because even though it's Germany was kind of prepared for that. They kind of get Algeria on their side. So yeah, Algeria being actually a strong country and a lot of troops being there. Well, I mean, like, I don't even think all of these countries combined could beat the USSR. So, Vicky France joins, because they want France back. Yeah, it was even changed into Vicky. They will leave. They said they will leave the war as soon as they get France. So Germany decides to give them France back. But oh boy, Britain says, how about no? As they declare war on Vicky France. As all they want is Brittany France and turn it into Britain. So they take Brittany France, and France realizes what it wants. It wants a little bit more land. They say, okay, take what you need. So they take what they need. That's all they need. Wait, Allah. They take all what they need. And yeah, now they're happy. But then they see how, well, yeah. So the only thing Algeria wants is to run Italy. Like Italy. So they give them that. Even Austria's like, oh, okay, maybe, yeah. So they invade Austria too, though. And they take Italy. But while at that, maybe invade a little bit of north. And take just a few more areas. He says, how about yeah, that's all they want. And Austria still doesn't really like that decision. But it's like, can't really beat them at this point. Yeah, they're kind of a big country. One of the biggest in Africa. Actually, I think they're the smallest, but a big country still. So then I forgot to mention the other ally. But they actually switched sides to the Soviet Union. As like, they're probably thinking, why did he switch sides? It's because it's actually a pretty smart move. So these countries are strong. Now, because the other countries just wanted Thailand, it's kind of only, well, 1, 2, it's not fair, life isn't fair. Wait a sec, does none of them match? Maybe this one? Or this one? Well, they take over this, but Austria doesn't really like that decision. Thinks, what if I become friends with them? So it becomes friends with them and trade and betrays the group because they don't like them. Realizes, no, wait, I take back the decision. Oh, guys, we're gonna be here for a few minutes. Yippee! What if I just bam? Okay, I'm gonna do the small areas first. The small ones out the way. The small ones out the way. It's the only thing that is progressing through my mind. Oh my god, I'm actually going quick, so I can stop this. I do not care that I'm clicking over things. Just get the small ones out of my path. I do not need them. They are ruthless and worthless. Come on, we don't need these tiny ones. Okay. How much left? Call me a speed champion right now. Call me Joey Chestnut. Call me him right now. I want to hear you say Joey Chestnut. Yeah, I got his name right. Yeah. That's right. Now we can go pretty, way slower. But I just want to finish this as fast as I can. Guys, this is speedrun time. Bro, give me a Guinness World Record. Bro, give me a, give me a, give me a Guinness World Record. Come on, I need a Guinness. Where's my Guinness World Record? I want to hear it at my doorstep. Guinness World Record for the fastest person of doing this. Anyways, you make up the name because you're the person that's supposed to do that. Oh wait, I'm supposed to actually. Guinness World Record. Guinness World Record for doing for taking all the states of Slovenia and turning them into another country that used to be owned by Hungary. World record. Yeah, that's a world record now. What you gonna do? Stop me? I don't think you know my power. All that this guy needs is this. It's made Yugoslavia. So yeah, as they betrayed the group, it kind of has to leave the war as it has its own war happening now. Every single one in the Baltics leave. Just leave any war they're in. Just to get a piece of this guy. Because this guy is weak. Now, because all of its alliance people are destroying it. Or destroying him. So, after a while, Serbia realizes that it's now big enough to call itself Yugoslavia. So they're gonna change their name to Yugoslavia. But they think, what about after the war? Hey, so they're gonna change their name to Yugoslavia after the war. Hungary realizes it's did it to itself. You know what? They be even super nice. They give Germany all of this. They call it, oh, just take this rubbish. They thrown it out and called it rubbish. But you know what? They even gave it this back. And you know what? They felt sorry for their trash. friend that betrayed them. So they even gave him this back. And they're like, hey, what about you? You have re-access to the Mediterranean. So, yeah. They get re-access to the Mediterranean and it's all good now. So after realizing this really big boost, it realizes it can become a superpower. I mean, it already was, but it can become a stronger superpower. So now it can push back Poland more. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Well, now Romania's joined back in the war, and they're attacking, well, over here. Until eventually they hear very weird music. USSRs came to celebrate your victory over it. And it says, well done. Good job for your victory. Now we would like to surrender. They agree with that. So they surrender with that. They don't surrender here until eventually, after so long, I think Finland's dreams came true, as they are now strong enough to even push back the Nazis. I mean, the German Empire. They push down here, and they can finally reunite Estonia, and they can finally have strength over the region. They took out St. Petersburg and heck, they're super strong. They even push down here. They don't take over Crimea because Russia will kick the A if they took Crimea. So yeah, when there was a stalemate that happens, Poland takes back. You know how Poland owned a bit of Lithuania until Lithuania rebelled? It's both of them. Well, Poland wants it back, but this time all of it, as now it can boost its strength along here. Anyways, yeah, so they decided to take over a lot of the part. They take over all the country, and like Russia's super mad as they wanted to keep that as a base for the Mediterranean. So then they do the most logical thing. Let's leave the war. So now it's Poland and Finland versus Germany. So Poland, as soon as Poland takes this and rapidly takes over here, Germany, after so long, as big as the battle is, they surrender. And Poland came up with a peace treaty that looks a little bit like this. So the peace treaty was this, as Finland wanted to declare of how Poland, wanted to declare how strong they are against the region. So Germany let it. Oh yeah, did you know, want to hear a fact? Did you know actually that in the Cold War, Germany was split up with West and East, and before you say, oh boring, carry on with the video, it didn't own these two provinces. So eventually, Soviet Union helped them conquer it, away from, I think it was Poland, Denmark or Sweden. So yeah, now we have them weirdly deranging Germany forever. That's gotta be. Anyways, so yeah, we have that happening. And then we have something really shocking happening. Bulgaria becomes communist. Now these guys are all anti-communist nations. So trader. That's the only thing Bulgaria hears until they see Trampedes, and now they're like, Gulia! So yeah. They've just lost their life for being communist. This group is serious that you have to dedicate to it, or else they will invade you, as we have seen. So they eventually take over the whole country. Yeah, this is very looking Yugoslavia. They just need this. And finally, Greece gets what it wants. That little weird panhandle gets ended in North Macedonia. Finally joins the real Macedonia, or First Macedonia. That was in Greece. They did want to join it until North Macedonia finally put down the rebellions. So yeah, as we can clearly see a lot of major powers rising here, especially here, because they're just extremely strong. So eventually, after so long, they take over this. Oh yeah, by the way, as if I accidentally delete my thing again, I decided to be nice. Alright, so yeah, but me in the future, I know you. Yeah, I'm nice. Anyways, we have the Olden, the old world, like the old world, doing something. So as I said last video, they had a peace treaty. Well, China breaks it. So they realise how stupid because they started a war. And they didn't really realise till citizency bombing, so they actually fled to China, all of them. So, yeah. And these Timons, yeah, absolutely decimaled. Eventually. And up here, even they get decimal. They're like, please, no, don't kill me. Yeah. So now the Chinese Empire doesn't really want to do anything. Except watch this new really epic fight break out in the old world. Now this is the newest old world one. It went Europe to Asia to Africa. Africa's the newest old one. So now we have something really insane happening in Africa. We firstly seeing these two go to war. Just kidding. Actually in Europe. Yeah. As Europe is the best place for fights. If you looked in thy history. So first we have the collapse of Yugoslavia. Just kidding. Not yet, of course. So Yugoslavia just wants this. Greece is not giving it to them, so they want to attack till, well, that's not good, is it? So we have, actually a pretty big war breakout. Canada. A Canadian man was drunk and went to the US and killed 25,000 people, including the president's wife and friend. And Canada knows this, so they get prepared for war. Then, as soon as USA sends this to them, saying declares war, Canada straight away attacks. As the US has dealt with actually the hottest temperature ever, they don't really know what that is. So yeah, and because of how, yeah, that goes like that. So now we have something really insane happening. Something bizarre. We have Canada not getting invaded though. As USA and them and Rainforest Guy, they made a full union, and Canada didn't know about that. So then they're like, oh, they get invaded up here, and just because these countries are now super strong, they can take over Canada. Oh yeah, and Yummia says, ooh. So yeah, Yummia joins the war. And easily wipes out over here. So then Black moves up here. You move up here. You go here and you go here. Actually, that looks... no. There we go. Then Black donates some land. And then they realise, what if I just say, yeah, they gave them that. Even Black gives them that. They've just gained a lot of territory. So then they become even stronger. Which then, we have Argentina declare war on Brazil. There's a lot of men are here, but still a lot of men are here too. Yeah. So we have some invading over here quickly. And that is where Brazil realizes super quickly. So they send a lot of troops out there, like, quickly. So as soon as they arrive, they start doing a lot of damage here. As first, they are highly trained, strong troops, and second of all most troops are there. So yeah, it was smart to attack at this time. So they surround the capital there and surround the big army group that was over there. They pushed down and captured Chilean, which I believe is the capital of Chile. So yeah, when they finally realize this, they get their stuff together and they they push back. And because a lot of army groups are down there, they can push up into here. Now this is dangerous, as now they can have a clear path. So they go over here and do this, surprisingly. And they cut across, even taking the capital. They take this and that distracts them for long enough, moving their troops as there. distracting them. So now Brazil can push back even in key areas. And then eventually they realise they've put their downfall. First they're split up into 3 provinces, which 2 of them are not even countries. And all of the troops are here, so they invade. Take over this. Yeah. And win. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and peace.